7. 1, 2, 5. Are we doing this right?
Hell no.
Continued.
Always.
We're like cartoon characters. We're the same shit 2 episodes in a row.
It's hard out here. We haven't got that stimulus. Are we getting those stimulus? It's like 1,400 or something like that.
Nah.
But is it supposed to go to Senate?
Yeah, it goes to Senate
and then
next.
see if it gets passed.
Yeah.
I thought it was already passed.
Got passed from the house.
Oh.
He's already fucking. He's like, I'm getting these rims. He already spent it in his head.
No.
See, that's what's keeping us as a people down. Spending your money before you get your money. You gotta keep your money to make your money.
Look, you can't even go to IHOP with your friends and shit.
I know. Fuck, I know.
What's wrong with you, Eric?
I'm tired. Very tired.
Drink a beer and wake up.
Been drinking all day, man.
Where did you begin?
Sounds so sad.
Yeah, you sound like a song. I've been drinking all day,
Been
man.
drinking all day, man.
Shit, come over here and give me a
Yeah.
kiss, man. Shit. Look at him.
Yeah.
Wake up,
I'm
fool.
fucking
Wake up.
tired. I'm trying to wake
Put
up.
on a little makeup.
I didn't sleep well last night.
Oh my
All sad.
This is turning
guy.
into a relationship.
I know.
He's telling us about his.
Who
how
broke
he's
your heart?
slept.
Who broke your heart
All by myself.
and made you wear those fucking pants?
Hey, I wore these pants on purpose.
You can literally do that cadence of that song to anything. How he just said, "Hey," you can say any word and just like make it that seem like
Give it a go.
I'd have to go over something. I'm just saying.
What?
So far, it's been working for every word he said.
Fucking Mario with these claims.
Over here with them sirens and shit.
Claim insurance.
Fucking guy.
Did you watch
So-
the fight yesterday? Canelo fight?
I was hoping we would run a pod on Saturday, but that's what I was putting my.
I missed it.
I watched the
Was it-
sparring match.
It was a mandatory
watched it?
fight, so it was
Mhm.
like some guy that he was just gonna beat up. So
Oh.
he beat him up to the point where the
How much was it?
It was on the zone.
But you still have to pay,
You don't.
correct? No, you don't have to pay for
A month, yeah.
How many times we gotta tell him? No, no, you should. No.
Well, on ESPN Plus, you still have to pay
Yeah,
for
it's
the.
different. It's the zone. So
It's
fucking-
Dazen.
he's an idiot.
Did you watch the fight?
Yeah, his corner called it off.
Like, did you watch it or you saw the highlights?
I watched it.
You watched it? Did you see when they were interviewing Canelo afterwards and he got mad at those 2 people in the back? Like, there was 2
No.
people wearing a little Peep shirt. And then,
Little Peep the rapper.
yeah. And they were going like that. And then Canelo, like, literally stopped in the middle of the interview. He looked at him. He told him to get out. And he's like, motherfuckers, like that. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
Like, he tried to say something, like, under his breath, but you could hear it.
And they were just in the ring. They got in the ring.
Yeah, they were right next to, like, where they're interviewing. It's behind the guy.
No,
Were they
translator.
the
What I
twins?
got mad
Those
at-
black
And then
dudes?
he got mad at the translator
I
too a
got
couple
mad at the
times. He kept
translator.
going like that, like, "Hey, like, did I say that?"
Yeah, the translator is horrible. That translator needs to get fired.
Yeah, he's dumb.
He's been the worst for years now.
Like he translates super bad. Like Canelo will say, "Oh, I did it for my people, this and that. I'm a great Mexican fighter," and he'll be like, "Yeah, Canelo wants to fight Mayweather."
Like, what the fuck? That's not even close.
Yeah, like
it's that bad.
it's that
sometimes.
bad. Like,
Or
this
he'll
fuck-
cut out like a really cool thing Canelo says. He's like, I'm here about anyone and blah blah blah. Put him in front of me, and he'll just like gloss over that and say like something else. It's like, oh, and I could tell because Canelo knows English. He's just probably like embarrassed to speak it. He looks at him sometimes like,
Yeah, like I didn't say that, fool.
They probably already give that translator a card before the fight.
"You're done."
This is what you're saying,
You're
no matter what.
How's he gonna fucking no, fool?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Fucking conspiracy, I heard.
Who told you that?
Scott, probably.
Fucking Scott, fucking wannabe Mexican.
He's not wannabe. He's Mexican. He's way more Mexican than you are.
Yeah, 100%.
100% way more Mexican than you will ever be. Ever.
Wow.
I said it, and I meant it.
What is this?
It's fucking idiot.
Oh, Chapo's wife
So last week, Chapo's wife was
Arrested.
caught. He was arrested. What's her name? Emma
Chapo.
Emma Chapo.
Not Emma. How do I want to try to say that
Corleone?
shit?
Corleone? I don't know her last name. But
Elspero.
Ispiero?
It's one of his wives, because let's be real, Chapo probably has like 1,000 wives.
But I think that's like the actual legit wife.
Like she got caught doing something. I think it was like in Minnesota.
She's related to one of my mom's cousins. She got married in my mom's old town.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, that's the young one. Of them. They did that big old wedding.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that. But yeah, she's actually pretty hot. I was watching like they were showing like interviews, not interviews, but like videos of her like when Chapo was in the courtroom last year, I believe, in New York, and she was like walking around like going to her car, and she had mad fucking security, like
31. Go up, Martin.
31.
So she was going around selling her own stuff. She was helping him run the criminal empire. Yeah, so she was charged with conspiracy to distribute cocaine.
Damn, she's 31 years old too.
Hair on.
But I feel like I wonder if they actually have anything on her.
I don't know, but she looks like she was like a boss lady.
Boss lady.
Like those videos, like she's walking around with big ass bodyguards.
She looks like,
and,
someone like
she looks good.
Kim
dude.
Kardashian.
I mean, that's the
Ish.
template.
That's the look. Yeah.
that's a template. Like
That's the creative player. That's who you start off with.
No, but the girl that she
Cute
looks
right there.
like, it was the Mexican Kim Kardashian. She was actually like one of the cartel leaders.
Yeah.
It was like I think last
She got
year
killed.
she got killed because
What?
she was going out with cartel member that was from El Golfo, and they went to London and all that. Like I followed her on Instagram, and people were posting. No, that's not her. No, that's an
another
Instagram
girl.
model.
Yeah, but they say that she's dating one of the cartel.
Yeah,
leads.
I think she is,
Yeah, you can
I
tell.
don't know who.
but she's bad as fuck too.
You had to go down there, Martin. If you just read once
Right
in a
here?
while, the worst Googler. You're the most. You're the
She
bootleg
died
Jamie
from
of the
butt
world.
implants?
That's not her.
No, that's not. Okay, these are just fucking.
Okay, then you
clickbaits.
fuck because you told me to click. Yeah, worst fucking. Yeah, at least you don't get caught by clickbait.
I don't know her name.
Yeah, you do.
If you
all
work
the
in that
time.
shit and you still getting played.
Well, it's good, dude. They're doing a good job.
But yeah, this chick
And I don't
was
work in-
poisoned basically because her and her boyfriend died in their bed, and they don't know what happened. Pretty much got poisoned.
Oh, fuck.
So it was basically a hit from somewhere else. And like people were posting like Chavez Jr. posted it, Chavez brother, like, oh, that's my friend, this and that, like when she passed away. So she was like, and it was always like, oh yeah, she's like one of the cartel members, or she was the head, and it came out like, yeah, she did run a certain part of that cartel. And she looks super pretty.
A lot of money. What about what's the worst job you ever had, Martin?
Worst job?
Mm-hmm.
Roller City 2001.
That was the worst. You always talk about it like you had fun there.
Well, the worst because I smell like feet all the time.
Oh, because you were like actually taking in the
Spraying
skates.
the cake. We don't clean those shits. First off, you just spray that shit down. That's it.
Like at the
rack
bowling alley?
Rack them back up.
Like at
Yeah.
the bowling alley, just spray it.
That's probably
that
my
shit.
worst.
What about you, Eric?
First job? I was a tutor at school in Berks College.
Oh, you were like straight up tutoring kids,
Yeah.
or you like younger guys coming in, freshmen and shit.
Yeah, kind of. But most of them were tweakers.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. So I got a lot of people that were like, so can I how do I yeah.
Or were they just on Adderall?
No, they were fucking tweakers.
Weird. Oh, fuck.
They're
They got into
Uh,
college though. That's cool.
Yeah.
Accomplished ass tweakers.
Yeah. It was straight up fucking mess central.
What about you?
I was a salesman.
Oh, you
Traveling
told us about
salesman.
that.
That was like the worst job
Pursuit
ever.
of happiness or what?
Pretty much. Pretty much. One of our buddies, Ivan, found a fucking Craigslist ad that they needed salesmen. So he hit me up. Me and him needed a job. And I was like, all right, cool. He's like, yeah, I already called and I gave him your name and they said to come in for an interview. I was like, wait, what the fuck? That easy? And we were young. We were like 19, 20. And like, all right, cool. Fuck it. We went. And then we went into the room and we were both waiting for them to call us like, okay, come have your interview. And they called us both in. So we were both in the same room and this guy was just like asking Ivan something and he turned and asked me something. Like kept doing that. And we're just like, what? And then Ivan was like, is this an interview? He's like, yeah, we're interviewing both of you guys. You guys got the job. Do you guys have a car? He's like, yeah, we have a car. This and that, blah, blah. And then they basically teamed us up with someone, and they would teach you the ropes. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And then they took us to this little warehouse in the same spot. There was a bunch of toys, like shoes, and some random Filipino guy came with one hand. He had one hand and grabbed like a whole stack of toys, and he was like, hey, grab some toys. I was like, all right. They grabbed some toys, put them in his trunk, and then we took off, and we went to fucking Rosemead, and we would just walked up to random barbershops or salons or whatever.
You're those guys where it's like no soliciting.
Yeah,
Like
so check it out. That same day, I was like texting Ivan the entire time, like, dude, this is some bullshit. And I was like, I don't know, dude, we're selling a lot of toys. I was like, nah, dude, like, this is whack. So we came back all the way to Riverside because the guy knew a spot. And we're just in downtown Riverside. He was like selling these little toys or whatever, and he sold them. And then I acted like I got a phone call. And he's like, hey, he's all, let's go. This time we're going to pick up some more. And I was like, oh, my mom's having a baby right now. Like, what? Your mom's pregnant? He's like, yeah, she's in labor. And he's like, oh, you want me to drop you off at the hospital? I was like, no, can you drop me off at my buddy's house? It's closer. So he dropped me off all the way at Ivan's house, and I just picked up my car and left. I just ditched him. And Ivan was still there. He did it for 2 more weeks.
How much did he get paid?
I don't know, but that shit was like the worst thing ever. Because we literally just pulled up in front of a Stater Brothers or some shit at one point and just opened the trunk. It was
So
hey,
you're
sir,
like a little
dude,
kid selling chocolates.
No, it wasn't even a little kid. It was a grown ass man selling fucking toys and shit.
That sounded like a Step
I
Brothers.
felt like a Baby Boy from the movie Baby Boy and shit. He brings out a dress like, hey, this fits you.
from
This
his truck.
that shit was fucked up.
That's just a step of him selling a mixtape out of your trunk.
Yeah, this fucking Filipino guy with
How do you feel weird?
one
Like,
hand.
what the fuck? I'm just in a
You
random
probably
city
make
now?
bank though.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
the way they
you
look,
can only sell it to so many people.
dude. We were in like a 1986 fucking Corolla and shit. Like he wasn't making that much money, and he was doing it for a couple years. He said already. So
Dude, I got fucking yelled at one time. Not taking a mixtape.
oh, fuck.
When I was in Vegas,
Yeah.
we're walking down the street and this guy's like, hey, check out this music. I'm like, nah, dude,
Yeah.
I'm good. Check it out. I'm like, nah.
They're aggressive too.
Yeah,
huh?
and he's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, fool? Like, you can't just listen to some music. I'm like, I'm on vacation. I don't have a CD player on me. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Am I supposed to carry it with me to my hotel? Like, that's blocks away. I'm drunk as fuck right now. Like, I'm not gonna listen to this shit. Why are we arguing right now? Like,
Like in Hollywood, sometimes they hand you the headsets.
Yeah.
Like, listen to my like, nah, bro.
Venice will do that all
Like,
the time.
nah,
And
I'm
Gabriel would
good.
buy them.
Yeah,
Gabriel
Gabriel
would always buy
too.
them. He's like, it's pretty cool, dog. And then he'll buy
Yeah,
them.
Gary would talk. He's like, you never know, fool. You might be in the next hit.
Yeah.
Like, nah, fool, get out of here.
That's how you get a ringworm and
But
shit
it was kind of fun.
on your ears.
It was kind of fun because we would go to Venice and get high, and he'll buy them, and it'll be funny, like to listen to the actual mixtape as you're driving home, faded. Like, this is what this guy's.
My
rapping
mom
about.
bought me one from a gas station from some black, like buff ass black dude.
Yeah.
It was something to one, and he had a couple cool ass songs, but I forgot what I did. I forgot what his name was. That shit was hilarious. So.
The one.
The one.
Or something like that.
That
Something
shit's
similar
funny.
to that. Fuck. I need to go.
There's one in Vegas. The guy looked like Rick Ross. I think you were with me. He looked exactly like Rick Ross, but his shit was trash as fuck. He was bumping it too on the strip, and he would just pass by. Hey, come listen to music. Like, I already heard it, dog. I'm listening to it right now. Like,
nah.
come on, bro. Come on. Like, nah, you're not good, bro. You're not good.
Well, you don't start off good, you can end up good.
You have to have some kind of talent.
Well, yeah, but
You're not gonna be fucking Drake right
yeah, it's
away.
not for everybody. No.
Have you seen? Because Mario just did a stupid face, so it reminded me of. Have you guys seen those like Instagram? I think they're called Reels. But there's a lot of these girls that are just TikTok girls. Are getting really like famous on TikTok for just doing face expressions to like noises. Like a lot of them are like Asian songs where they're like big hey, and then they're like moving their like lips a certain way, or just like just lip syncing. I'm like, what the fuck? Like
They said I
they're
got
probably
famous.
millionaires.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should.
Is that what you're telling me right now?
I've seen that before.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Oh fuck! I seen a funny ass one video where remember that video you showed me where it's that song and then they like change. They're all sexy. Common and Tiffany Haddish did it.
Mhm.
There's a Mexican, like skinny ass Mexican dude. He's standing at a door that changes that song and he's just drinking a 40 with the shirt off and shit like that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about. I seen one yesterday. The
Fucking
same thing.
hilarious.
It's a Mexican dude, or I don't even know if he's Mexican, but he's like hammering something, and then the nail falls. So he picks it up, and when he drops, he's wearing a dress, and he's just like, you know, kind of gay.
Yeah.
And then some guy's watching him, and he drops something because he got scared. He's like, hell no, I ain't picking that shit up, like, because he's gonna turn into that. That's just funny. There's a bunch of funny ones like that.
Fucking Eric posted the gayest one ever.
Which one?
The one where I forgot what it was. What
The
the guy was
mannequin?
doing, but he turned around and then fucking.
Oh, I know.
What was
That
he doing? I
shit
forget.
was fucking disgusting.
He just had his fucking sack tucked out. So what he, yeah.
No, but I forgot what he was doing that made you like watch the video.
Oh, he pulled up some makeup and he's like,
Oh, yeah,
with the little
it's-
brush,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden it was just his sack like coming from the back end.
Yeah. Because these girls are doing that shit too, where they like they show the makeup and then they hit themselves once and then they just show them like all done up.
Yeah, that's what I thought it
So,
was.
yeah.
I was like, this was gonna transform into something funny.
Yeah.
Because the
Nope.
video looked funny at first, and I was like, oh, okay. Then nope.
Hit you with the
Shit
goat.
did not fucking.
Warren doesn't Google shit, but he's trying to find that.
I know.
No, I'm just
Don't look that
YouTube.
up, fool. Do not look it.
Yeah, you don't want to see that.
Fuck the little kid Ryan.
Fucking
Ryan's
balling.
toys?
Ryan's toys.
Man, that kid's balling.
He's a fucking baller.
Family's balling. Like I guess there's a lot of those shows you could probably relate because kids. Do their houses actually get better? Because I was talking to my buddy, he has like a kid that's probably like 1 or close to 1. He was saying like it's crazy. You watch those shows and you see them when they start to get like a lot of views. They start off at this house and then like their house gets nicer and nicer. Like, funny.
I've never really watched them like that.
No.
Got into them like that.
What Lil Tay did.
Little Tay who?
Wow, but that was all fake though.
Who's Little Tay?
Her mom was a real estate agent.
You remember
Oh, that
Lil
little
Tay?
chick's
She
fucking
got fired. She was
cussing all
funny
the time
though.
and shit.
Yeah.
She was funny as fuck. Got her mom fired.
Yeah,
though.
her house, because her mom used to sell houses, right?
Mhm. So
Yeah.
they would use their houses and all that shit.
That's just funny. I wonder what happened to Lil Tay.
What'd you do yesterday?
I drank.
Oh yeah, you were at Corey's shindig.
Yeah, this is his birthday. Yeah, one wearing pink. They decided to do
That was yesterday, you said.
sweet 16 for him.
What?
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
How many guys? Just guys?
Mostly, yeah.
Oh, okay. I knew it.
Was
No, it was pretty evened out.
you're like, what was that red drink you posted?
It was a Miche.
Oh, that was Miche? It was like in a weird
Yeah.
cup, so I thought it was like a shot. Or something.
Yeah, they just have weird glasses. I tried to look for an actual big mug at
Yeah.
Target. Didn't find one.
Talking about drinks, yesterday, because you went to his brother's house,
Mhm.
and I stayed home because I was gonna watch the fight with my dad, and my dad invited my neighbors over, and one of the neighbors, he's like 70 something years old, like he's probably like 75, huh? He's old. He's up there. This guy walks in the house with a tequila bottle, already halfway empty, because he started drinking since the morning.
Yeah, he drinks that shit.
That
like
guy
fucking
drinks
water.
that shit like water, dude. So he walks in, he's like, "Hey, what's up, Tony?" And this and I was like, we're watching the fight, and the entire time, he's like yelling shit out that has nothing to do with the fight. like, "Cara pinche gallo!" Like, grab that chicken. Like, what chicken, fool? Like, he's saying some funny shit. Like that's te va a caer el vaso. Like, your cup's gonna fall or some shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, every time he hit him, he'll say something hilarious. So I was just like, he looks like a character too,
Yeah,
like
he
a
looks like
cartoon
that-
character.
The old man from the balloon movie,
Up.
or like with Up. Yeah, he kind of looks like that.
He kind of looks like that, but it's just with his tequila bottle. So the whole he walks in with a little shot glass, a tequila bottle, and he's just pouring the entire time. But every time
Why
Canelo
did
hit
you just
him,
drink from the fucking bottle?
no, it
He's fancy.
Just
fool.
in
looked
shares?
like a little mug
to
tequila
pretend
shot.
like he's gonna share.
Yeah. Yeah, actually,
But he only
did.
brings one.
He tried. He tried to leave the bottle there like he wasn't gonna drink. But I want to drink it, and then he grabs it at the end. I was like, get out of here! But the whole time,
Eric's like veteran move.
Yeah.
and I was supposed to go with him and my dad today, but I guess it happened because so he knows the entire neighborhood and
Oh,
he knows
yeah.
the entire
Everybody
city
know-
where we
yeah.
live at.
You
He
need
knows
anything,
everyone.
You talk to that guy. He's,
Yeah, you
he's
need
that dude.
anything from like chickens to whatever.
Yeah. He's the guy.
And so he knew this family that got in a car accident, right? And you know, they all got pretty fucked up, and I think one of them passed away. And so they're trying to raise money for that family. So he knows the people that are raising money for them, and they set up a race. So he was supposed to race another 75-year-old,
What the fuck?
and people were gonna people were gonna fucking put money
And
on
bet?
top of him to raise money, and I couldn't stop laughing. He's like, he stood up. He's like, mis pinches piernas se mueven, like my fucking feet still fucking move and shit. He's just like, I was like, what the fuck? He's like, you're really gonna run? He's like, yeah, pa dinero, for money to help this family out. And he's drinking his little tequila bottle. Me and my dad were just cracking the fuck up.
Yeah,
Like,
I fucking wish I would have saw that.
I was like, is it gonna happen? He's like, yeah, for sure. And then my dad told me in the morning, he's like, no, they didn't do it. They might do it next week. I was like, I want to go. I want to be there.
Yeah.
But I guess it's gonna be more people, of course. Like they're just setting up little races and stuff like that, like random
Yeah.
shit to get money for that family. But I want to see him run. That'd be the most funniest shit ever. That fucking old man is fucking funny as shit.
I saw a race like that recently on Instagram. Whereas this dude, he was like a heavier set dude versus like this other guy. And you could tell they were just probably working at like a warehouse or something when they set up a race. This dude got down. You could tell he used to be like really athletic, but he's just like big now. And he goes and he fucking takes off badass, and they just fucking eat shit.
Oh, I've seen that. They look like security guards, kind of.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just fucking
That just ate
like he
shit.
was in it, didn't realize
His
like
mind's
how-
telling him one thing, his body's just like, oh, we can't do that no more.
His mind was saying like high school and shit, and then his body's like, nah, bro.
Yeah, like if you would have been there yesterday, you would have cracked up. It felt like, but remember our Lencho?
Yeah.
Like that. Like it was funny. Like every time Canelo hit him, like "Ay, gallo!" Like something funny. Like what the fuck's going on? But yeah, fucking hilarious. You think you'll be 75 years old and still be able to drink like him? That fool is. He could knock down a bottle like
I just
nothing.
can't imagine what the hangovers and the body aches are like.
You might not feel anything at that time.
No.
Because you're all on
Once
these
you-
meds and shit.
No,
'Cause you're
once
already
Not
you,
even. It's just like
once you get that deep into it, it's just like you just keep drinking, and it's just
just you.
yeah,
Part of
it's-
your
it's
No,
routine.
but I'm saying if you're not an alcoholic, if you're just drinking.
I still don't think at that age you just go. I think
think
at that time you're feeling like shit regardless.
what I was about to say.
And it's just another shitty feeling.
If I live to like 82, 81, I think I'm gonna shoot heroin just to
Fucking
try it.
Try it. People talk about that. They're like, might as well. Like, whoa, fucking.
Just
oh,
zone
no.
out like Crucito
Gonna
and
get
shit.
fired.
No, Crucito's the one that died, huh? Blood in, blood out.
Yeah. No. I don't remember.
But none of us. Our bodies. I don't feel like any of our bodies will be fucked up because we don't do like labor and shit.
Like intensive labor?
Yeah, like our bodies aren't.
Well, my worst-
shot
my-
the fuck out.
My worst job was not labor at all. So don't fucking. But it was dumb as fuck. I remember it was like I remember fucking getting hired through like one of those temp agencies. I think it was through Daniel when he used to work at those. It was this place where they used to sell fucking suntan lotion. And our job was literally to get suntan lotion that like comes back and it gets returned, and just clean it. And just pass it. And it was just me
What
and this
the
other
fuck?
dude. It was me and this other dude that worked there, and then there was the manager. He didn't do nothing all day. He's on fucking Netflix all day watching like in the corner over there. And I remember he thought he was like, oh yeah, like I'm a manager, I made it. Like he's some older guy, he's just a bum. And then fuck it, it's me and this other dude that week. He was like super into fitness. He's like, yeah, I can't wait to be a trainer and all this other shit. And the whole time we're just going in there, organizing this warehouse and cleaning fucking
That's funny.
suntan lotion bottles. And fucking, I was like, what is this? Like, this is
One of
fucking
those odd-
stupid.
one of
But it
those
was
odd
so
agency
easy.
jobs.
Yeah, it was odd,
Yeah.
super odd, and we were just fucking listening
I
to
had a
music
couple of
all the
those.
time.
What were the hours?
And this dude now he's a fucking fitness guy, so it's like
Really?
I'm kind of happy like he went to what he was gonna do, but the other guy was an idiot. The hours, it was like good hours too. It was like 6 in the morning to 2, like that schedule. But
Yeah, those agency jobs are kind of weird sometimes.
yeah,
I worked at this spot that made the coat hangers for the airplanes. So
Oh,
you know,
what the fuck?
you know
Yeah.
the little round thing, just clip it. That's all they did.
that's dope though. 'Cause
That's all they did.
I mean, not dope that he worked there, but like dope that like there's so
That
much
someone
money.
did-
yeah,
yeah.
like someone has that account that's making those little clips for fucking all of American Airlines or whatever.
Yeah, it's a
and
trip.
millionaire. Just
It was
for
a
making these
big
little
ass
clips.
warehouse, well,
Yeah.
factory, because we're actually making them there
Yeah.
just for that, dedicated for that. I was like, oh, that's tight. At the same time, it's like funny, like, what are we making fucking clips for?
Yeah.
I remember fucking Mr. Rogers made it seem like fucking working at those places was shit. Because he would go, like Mr. Rogers, the show, you guys know what that. He would go and visit those places.
No,
and,
I don't.
and the guys looked all happy and shit. Like they're like, yeah, I fucking make
Yeah.
crayons. Like this is how we do crayons, and this is awesome. And then you see the process of the
Oh, they used to
machine.
love
I'm
Mr.
like,
I think
yeah,
though
that shit's
in
dope.
those small ass cities or counties, like wherever he goes, that's the job to have there, especially back
No, I feel
In
like
that
he went to
time?
Detroit one time too, like to like
Okay.
an actual.
like warehouse Detroit. Like that's mainly fucking
Not anymore.
Doesn't mean like it's fucking like they're happy.
8
there.
miles. Eminem worked in a fucking warehouse, baby. This girl got fucked.
Inside the warehouse. I'm like, wait, what?
Nah, at the studio, but she did get fucked. But...
No, he fucked her in the warehouse.
Oh,
too.
did he?
Yeah.
In the warehouse?
Yeah, the one that died.
Oh, Eminem fucked her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she also got fucked by that black dude,
I remember.
his homie.
Oh yeah. That's why they started beefing.
Yeah.
Who was the fucking
Good
guy that shot
movie.
his dick?
Cheddar Bob.
Cheddar.
Yeah, Cheddar
Yep.
Bob. That shit's funny.
Fucking Cheddar
Fucking Cheddar
Bob.
Bob.
Fucking Cheddar.
That guy's a good actor.
Who, Cheddar?
Yeah. I'm not gonna say what other movies he's in because I've been getting called
I know
out.
which one he's in.
What's he in?
The one 50
Den of
Cent.
Thieves. Yep.
You know, he looks pretty tight in that movie too.
Yeah.
But someone called me out.
Who called you?
Some son of a bitch called me out
Hmm.
because I was telling people that on Kingdom, the kid, the fighter, what's his name, the main fighter.
Is Jay?
Yeah,
No.
I think it's Jay.
Yeah.
Mm.
That he was the
Did you
same actor from
Did you
fucking
say
Alpha
Jizz?
Dog.
Jizz.
Jizz, Jay?
Jizza?
Jizza. He was the same actor from Alpha Dog, the kid that gets killed. Well, they called me out on it too. But I was telling everyone that shit because I was fucking convinced. Someone at work was like, hey, dude, I watched that show. Fucking badass. You're a fucking liar. That guy is not the same actor. I was like, yeah, dude, I know. He's like, they're going to tell everyone. I was like, no, they're going to figure that shit out.
Wasn't Alpha Dog taking place in like Inland Empire or something like that? Or in the desert?
I don't know.
I think it was like
Where they kill him?
Springs. I think.
I think it's
I know
something
Breaking
like that
Bad
too.
was supposed to be in Riverside originally. They ended up
Blythe.
Arizona.
Banning. Blythe is right.
Well, they probably said
Arizona.
Arizona, but it was probably filmed like somewhere out here.
Yeah, like due to taxes and things like that. Over here.
What?
I don't know. Sounded good.
What the fuck's going on over there? Well, you're not trying hard enough.
Keep drinking
Let me
beer,
tell
that's
you.
nothing in it.
Right?
That beer's pretty good. All right, cool.
Been there, done that.
Are you still getting beer during the week?
I've switched to vodka.
Vodka. Oh, you still have that
I
same
still have
bottle
the
of Tito's?
Tito's. Whenever I'm feeling.
I tried to fucking, and yes, this is whack, but my cousin had Trulies yesterday. There was that with Tecate, and I don't really like Tecate at all. I
No,
was like,
Tecate
oh,
is
well,
like pennies.
I'm at a park, I'm at my niece's thing. Let me try one of these refreshing fucking sparkling waters. And I tried it. It was so whack. It tastes so like lame.
Yeah.
It just takes too long.
I had to
probably.
put that rim that they put on miches, like the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
the candy rim, just to make it taste a little bit better.
I mixed it with jarritos. It was good. It defeated the purpose, but it made it better. Shit.
Yeah.
Inventor.
Inventor.
I think you
Two
can't.
brothers.
I don't think you'll be able to beat like my car lemonades, like with based on flavor and what it does for you. Truly's, you have to drink like 5 of them. Like Harlem
But they
Lemonade, you
taste
have
like
one.
straight water though. Like
I don't
there's no
think they're trying to
flavor.
compete though.
Even the flavored ones don't taste like anything.
Like the mango one. That's the
Yeah,
one I
they're-
had yesterday.
because they're soda water.
yeah.
So how many does it take for you
That's
to
why-
be feel
that-
something at least?
That's why I
I've
keep,
never drank
that's
enough
why
of
I
them
keep
to
fucking
ever-
telling people like just mix your own. Get some fucking vodka, soda, mix it.
Yeah, but
Because
it's
it's easier to have it in the
convenient.
can.
convenient.
Yeah. You just buy a fucking pack of them.
Or just add tequila into it. Just put
Yeah.
more punch
Or punch.
to it. Like the Fools Gone Wild, they found. Did you see that?
What?
They found a sound in Mars. Fools Gone
Oh,
Wild
yeah,
posted
they're
it.
saying
It was just.
Yeah, did you see it? This fool barely got on Fool's Gone Wild after this whole time. Now he's all happy about it. He's
This
like,
shit's
what
Because the
fuck?
guy's from La Sierra. The guy in La Sierra.
No, well that was funny just because I knew that right off the bat, and then I just want to know who the guys are.
The guy, it's a little mystery.
Like who's doing it though? The
I think-
voices.
But I think it's that guy, Little Mr. E, guy with the mask. That's a rapper. But what makes that page great is so many people are following it now that they just get so many people sending them content from all over. Like where's this fool going? Like shit
Yeah.
like that.
But you could tell
like
the
funny.
people that do the voiceover are fucking comedians. They're funny, dude. If they want to be a comedian, they could be a comedian.
Theo Vaughn's been shouted out on that shit a few times.
Just the little stories that they have intertwining with like if it's a dude and a chick, and how they're having their conversation
Hey,
together.
fool.
But they also have some, like how you said, a lot of people are sending them stuff. They have so much material, so they're just like, oh. Just
Yeah, but they still have to come up with the dialogue between the two people, and they're doing the little conversation things.
yeah.
It's not that hard. It's usually like, hey, bitch.
No, but they're pretty funny on what they do. So.
I mean, I feel like it's not that hard.
A lot of
Let
their
me see you
shit's just
fucking
like,
do it then, guy.
I will.
a lot of
I
shit's
won't.
like, oh, they're from Jar Gang or some shit.
Yeah,
they always bring
that
up.
jar shit's funny because
The
I know
jar
where
shit
it
is
started
hilarious.
from. There was this kid that went in, and I guess like he got punked. Some guys like asked him where he's from, and he said jar, and then the guy socked him up or something. He didn't do nothing, so that's what made him seem like a bitch. Like, oh, you repped your crew, but you didn't do nothing for
Yeah.
your crew. So he had an interview later, and then they're like, "Hey, let me see how you punch." And then he let us swing it on the interview. And like ever since then, everyone's like, "Fuck jar!" Like this shit's fucking funny.
Every time someone posted a video, like, oh, he must be from Jar. Like,
Yeah.
the comments are hilarious. That shit blew up. That shit blew up big time.
Funny ass content.
But Theo Vaughn does shut them out all the time.
Yeah,
All
he's
the
been
fucking
on
time.
there a couple times. It's just funny. Well, let's wrap this one up. Well, you guys got anything to say? If you wanna send us an email, please send us an email.
Follow us on
Sound all
Instagram.
fucking this, please.
Please, anything.
Please, for the love of
Info
God.
at 7125media.com.
Do it.
Let us know that you're listening,
Yeah.
please.
Are we doing this
there
right?
someone
About
out there?
podcast, Instagram.
We're out.